Hey guys, that's a very quick unboxing of a very new product that has been existing on the market, but it doesn't have a lot of popularity, and I think it totally deserves much more exposure. It's called the Skateguide. Basically, what it is rolling rip fence up to 13 inches. So it's a fairly new product. Um, comes in this clamshell packaging. Let me try to open it and see exactly how it is made. What does it fit? How does it serve? How does it serve its purpose? I have been trying to. Usually I don't do a lot of. Rip cutting, in order to look for a specific product like this. But I always wanted one, and I always felt the need to have something like that. Previously, I had the need for that, mostly to very quickly rip, let's say, a large piece of plywood that I don't need necessarily precisely cut. And I've been trying to use stuff like this. Like this goes on a regular size, circular saw, and you see how wide it is, and it's kind of wobbly, so it doesn't make a very good precise cut, and later on I end up constantly correcting that cut on a table saw. But I have to get a table saw. I have to get the table saw out, get it set up and everything. There is this thing on the market right now that pretty much does that. Now, the cut itself would be very precise with that length. This is over 6 inches of 6 inches of lateral support. Yep. Let's double check that, how long it is. So from here to here, oh, it is actually 7.5 inches, if not 8 inches end to end. One inch wide. Very thick and sturdy, if I might say. Neck here, Skateguide, as this is a patented product, so it is a very straightforward product to use. Yep. Put a fence guide in, retaining through here, and you're good to go. Now the rollers themselves, let me try to zoom that. The rollers themselves seem like sturdy ABS plastic, but I'm not 100% sure. It is definitely not something that would mar even softer wood. They roll very nicely. I'm not sure when it gets plugged with dust and stuff like that how nicely it would be rolling again, but very sturdy piece, not wobbly in any way, very strong piece, fixed in all motions, in all directions, and that is going to slide nicely along an edge. So you wouldn't even need to correct anything afterwards. So comes with this plastic handle that has inside this the screw for it. I'm a little bit confused why. Oh, I never even imagined such luxury, you know, to have such luxury of having this bolt, you know, arranged. Like, I never had the luxury of even dreaming about a setup such as this one, where I would have a, let me show you guys, where I would have that, see, and attach that to you know, to a handle where I would be able to just use the handle and make even more controlled motion, with my saw. Meaning, once you get this tightened, you'll have your saw here and you'll drive it in a very controlled motion up and down and rip what you need ripped. So it is a very something that I, frankly speaking, never even dreamt of having, and I believe it is a very extremely good and helpful piece to have. So how does this work is this gets aligned. You align this to you know, to feeder here, to a feeder. You retain this piece, and it doesn't work.